our YouTube channel just hit 100,000 subscribers. And Parker and I are headed over to the tax office to finally get all this stupid freedom sticker crap taken care of, so that I can call Tom Green County, Texas, where I'm about 99% sure there's a warrant out for my arrest because that cop that was saving the day gave me a ticket. So anyways, we're just real excited to get this all done, and want to thank all the people that have supported us over the last, golly, it's been almost 5 years. Oh my goodness, all the people that left comments and physically handwrote letters and made support videos, dozens and dozens and so many people that helped us out over an issue that had begun to die down. Got Blaine, got primary custody of Blaine back in July 21st of last year, and everything, it was going great, everything, it was going, calming down, everything was just fine. And then Ken Paxton steps in and does what politicians do, screw things up. So now Ken Paxton, still to this day, today's what, the 11th, I think, January 11th, 2018, still hasn't got the whatever paperwork my lawyer sent in to him, standard stuff, so that we can get Judge Billingsley to get the paperwork to the judge so she can sign her own orders. Because we've been going without standing orders this whole time, and look, we're still alive. So anyways, this is the system in which we live. I don't particularly care for it, but I feel a paradigm shift, and Judge Billingsley, to her credit, is part of it. She gave all four, well, Parker was emancipated, but all three of my remaining minor children the option. She saw two fit parents and gave those kids the choice to live where they wanted to live. It's been so much nicer. That's all over one in the first place. So if you are one of my Republican friends, I used to be a Republican, and I used to, hey boy, don't crash this. I used to vote straight ticket Republican. A lot of people do. Do me a favor. If you gotta vote, go vote straight ticket. But when it comes, it'll be a governor. You'll see on the ballot, governor, and usually lieutenant governor, and then usually it'll be the third line item. It will be attorney general. And you're gonna see the crook, the deadbeat attorney general, Ken Paxton's name there. So do me a favor, and if you don't mind, if you can't vote Democrat, I get it. I totally get it. I'm quite positive there's going to be a libertarian. Consider the libertarian. There might be an independent. And if nothing else, write in Mickey Mouse. Hey, this is a 45 and the cops are terrible here about setting up speed traps. Write in Mickey Mouse. Ken Paxton made this personal, so I'm making it personal. God, it feels so good to get this off my chest. I hadn't voted in a long time, but I think I'm going to start voting again. I've made several Ken Paxton videos, and I'm going to start voting again, and I'm not voting for Ken Paxton. I'm going to vote for anybody but Ken Paxton. Parker is now 18. Parker can even vote now, and Parker's got a legion of 18-year-old friends and people in Texas that have just come of voting age. And so, if you're a fan of Parker, or a fan of me in any capacity, and you want to go vote just for fun, go vote for anybody in November but Ken Paxton. Ken Paxton doesn't want you to know that he was arrested on around August of 2015, somewhere around there. Collin County, Texas, got his mug shot. He don't want you to know that his lawyers pulled some strings and he didn't have to wear the little towel around his neck like all the other inmates had to do. I didn't have to do that in Ector County, but
I was about to say, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Well, but Ken Paxton doesn't want you to, he's embarrassed that he had to go through the getting arrested process because he's got a grand jury that has indicted him on 3 counts of being a crook. On the contrary, someone like me, Notorious Dad, that, for those who don't know, that's where I was given that name in the Extra County Jail. I'm proud to have gone to jail for my kids. I'd do it all over again. Like I said, I feel a paradigm shift. 100,000 subscribers. Starting 5 years ago, we had like maybe 100. That tells me that people are sick and tired of people of the likes of Ken Paxton, meddling in other people's affairs, telling them how to raise their kids, seizing bank accounts. I mean, I was awarded child support. And if paying child support is a measurement of what a good parent you are, the kid's mom, it's not her fault. She can't even pay me, because if you don't go through the proper channels of the Attorney General's Office Child Support Division, she wouldn't even get credit for it. I mean, I don't blame her. I didn't ask for it anyways. But she can't even pay it because Ken Paxton, who's all about children first, won't even get the proper paperwork back to my lawyer so the judge can sign her own orders, so it'll be in play and we can go off of that. Anyways, everybody, thanks so much for all the videos and letters, and I'm sorry for all the people that I've not been able to get to. Oh, and thanks for the text. Those are really cool to read too. I respond when I can. I can't respond to all, but y'all are all really cool. And here's to nonviolent parenting. I'm holding my ground on this. Nonviolent parenting that's how I raised my kids. Yes, I've lost my temper a few times. Just ask this little shit. But generally, I don't. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop this. But if you're going to vote in Texas this year in November, please consider not voting for the deadbeat Attorney General Ken Paxton. And the reason I'm calling him the deadbeat is no, he didn't directly call me a deadbeat, but it's implied. Yes, I'm behind on child support, but it's because of a whole mess of things. And since they typically like to label you a deadbeat if you don't pay. Well, I had money. I've got $4,400 frozen in an account that I can't even give to the kid's mom. So that's why, Ken Paxton, you, my friend, not friend, are a deadbeat. I love you all, except for Ken Paxton. I don't love you.